School are the best in relation to the one I went to. Are there any other type and unit that has art in relation to the government and the public school? I don't know. But anyway, student, in relation for you to become an artist before you can share your manufacturing of your oil is that when the oil dries, how do you know that the pose of the gesture, its texture in your canvas? So in that way, when you are compromising the availability of the transition, these kinds of things are follow. It's just a piece of printing paper in relation to your photogram. Because in relation to your photogram, the disavailability of your own texture is a palette of your own thinking, no, your own theory of driving through your conversion of brain. Because in the human brain, which section of the human brain is a creative part? So in that way, Dr. Lee, parts of the human brain is measure in relation to our own career, because we used to be what we used to be, but then again we have been reborn by a married couple. So in that way, which part of our brain has the past of our liberation by any kind of cell to give us a creative ideas. So in that way, in our human brain, which cell gives us that two ideas to paint the proper oil? Because oil is just oil in relation to color oil. Wall paint is just wall paint in relation to solid state. But in relation to solid state, each panel of the wall paint is just a solid color. But in the way of a solid color, which paint will texture on the wall to show us more relationship by Bowens and Bunnings to mastermind our own texture. So in that way, in relation to our human skin, putting cream on, blush, we do not convert the portrait in relation to cosmetics. But in relation to cosmetics, what kind of things that the artist painter by Ralph will open the sixth dimension of physics to untexture the skin of triple joint, which means segmentation of our own portrait. So within that time, when the painter artistically assault the pixel of blush, it indicates how our emotion is by the cellular in the gallery to off out the transition of our own money. Didn't I used to go to a gallery in the city? They had Aboriginal art and stuff like that. Some of those art is just like 150, 200, 500, whatever it is. So in that way, when we can customize our own wage to buy oil to paint, then how much can we,